size, actually indeed creating a nice balance between, on the one hand, having a sufficient overview for your reading material, including newspapers and magazines, and on the other hand, the portability factor. We did market studies already many years ago and found that this was indeed the exact balance for a consumer product. Actually, our first generation product, the Iliad, equipped the same size display. Of course, having progressed in time and having done a lot of research and fine-tuning, we've been able to create a more optimized device this time. It's a quite sleek design. We've tried to create a almost frameless design to keep the form factor as small as possible and even comparable to some of the competing devices in the market out there with a 6-inch display, which actually is resulting in only half the size of the screen surface than we are providing. We can do that by means of offering a digitizing technology, pen input. That means instead of having a keyboard on the device, we just operate the device by means of the pen or by means of the two functions on the side. You see here a bar, which we label the flip bar or the page flipper, which is a concept that we actually conceived already years ago and which has been incorporated in the Iliad device as well, our first product, and was very much applauded by the consumers. We added functionality to this bar, and you can actually operate this whole device with simply using this bar and this menu button on the bottom. To not distract the reader from reading its materials, we've tried to create an as neutral as possible device, so without all kinds of whistles and bells and pedals and what have you. I just clicked on the book section, which brings you to the library of your books. And now it's just a matter of either pushing the bar like this to go to your book of liking. And I will just, for the sake of the example, open a specific book. It is now opening the reading browser, and it opens the book at the place where you left it the last time. By means of just a thumb click, you can walk through the pages. And as you can see, the page turning speed is fast. Actually, it's fastest around. If you want to, of course, you can do all kinds of tricks with the book itself. You can add a bookmark, for instance. We just add on the bottom right, or the top right side, a bookmark. By clicking it, you can click it away again. You could also create an overview of all your bookmarked pages and search on them. You could adjust the font size if you want. It's already large, so I'll just pump it up a bit more. It's now reflowing the whole text. At least maybe I'd do it again. Now it's back to medium. I can leave the book section, go home again. News is facilitated as well. We have several partnerships ongoing, including Newspaper Direct. I'll just open a newspaper, a recent newspaper. By clicking a certain article, I can open that specific article, panning it just like this. I get the newspaper expression and impression that you're actually used to with a traditional paper experience. The product can also be used to sideload your own content. I'll just give you an example of a personal document. Simply by tethering the device to your PC, you can actually, it will make itself known as a mass storage device, and you can upload and download content, your own created content to it. Again, same principle, all the functions would work. The device is actually is supporting multiple formats. Actually, all the open ebook formats are supported here, and a couple of DRM-based formats as well, including Adobe Digital Editions DRM format, and also the Barnes & Noble e-reader viewer is enabled on this device. Furthermore, the device is having a link to what we call the ebook mall, which is a kind of virtual environment where various stores of different content owners are positioned. The device is 3G enabled. It's got a Qualcomm module inside. It's the latest Gobi module family from Qualcomm, which actually allows the device to be connected worldwide. And it also allows consumers later on to have global roaming service through this device without any hardware changes. This device is connected to the Verizon wireless network, the fastest and most reliable network here in the United States. And it's connecting to the stores, as you can see, projected here. And one of them, of course, as we have announced some time ago, is the Barnes & Noble ebook store. Clicking on that store, oops, is now loading the web store, and here we are in the Barnes & Noble environment. And of course, here you can do your searches, your selections, buy and download your content anywhere, anytime you'd like to. Okay, I'm sure you want to learn more about the device and hold it in your hands, which we give ample opportunity to later on after this first section.